Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a style on yourself. I'm going to do it on me and then hopefully you'll be able to do it on yourself too. I'm going to show you how to do an upside down Dutch braid. I like wearing my hair in an upside down Dutch braid because I've got quite a few baby hairs around the back, and this way I can wear it up high and I know it's going to stay up all day without having little bits of flyaways falling down throughout the day. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to section off the top part of my hair, like this. I'm just going to take away that, because we don't want to get that bit into the braid. So I'm just, can you see, just a little parting around the top. So I'm going to just twizzle it round and section it out of the way. And then using one of these clips, just going to clip that like that, and that should keep it still. Oops. Get that back in. Don't want any bits of hair getting caught up in the braid. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm then going to section the hair down the back. Okay, so to part it, I'm just going to use a big comb to section it into two pieces. I've hopped on to do a voiceover for this bit because when I listened back to this tutorial, every time I turned around, I couldn't really hear what I was saying very clearly. So here we go. I've got the parting line. I'm going to take a triangular section of hair at the base of my neck now. So I'm just going to pull one side out of the way, slice up to make a triangle section on one side, pull the other side up and then take a triangle section of hair from there as well. Then combine both those pieces together and I'm going to split those into three pieces. So the side that's on the right, I'm going to take under the middle piece, and then the side on the left, I'm going to take under the middle piece. Now, the side that's on the right, I'm going to combine some hair from the hair that's at the side there. I'm just going to pull it back with my hand so I can just take my finger and slide up the side and then combine it with that section of hair. But whoops, I made a bit of a mistake there, and obviously I haven't got eyes at the back of my head and I lost a bit of hair, but don't worry, I'll catch that later. So I take both those pieces under the middle. Coming over to the left hand side now, just pull the hair out of the way with my hand, then use my finger to slice off a small piece of hair, add it to that section of hair on the left, combine them, and then take both of those pieces under the middle section. Walk my fingers across, so I'm holding all three pieces with one hand, slide up the hair on the right hand side, take that slice and combine it with the right side, take both pieces under the middle piece, and then going back to the left-hand side, slicing up a piece of hair, diagonal slice, combine it with that piece of hair that's on the left, take both pieces under the middle, and then this is the process all the way up the back of the head. Because I've parted the hair down the middle, I've got an equal amount of hair on both sides. I am sliding my finger up in a diagonal parting to get a slice of hair each time, combining it with the section of hair and then taking them under. Each time I do take it under, I give them a slight little tug just to make sure it's all secure before doing my next stitch. So my hair is quite long, so each time I take a new section of hair, I am sort of running my hand down just to make sure that it's separated from the rest of the hair that I'm not using. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself in a bit of a tangle. So pulling that hair back, sliding my finger up, combining it with the piece of hair that's on the right hand side, taking both pieces behind that middle piece. So it's going under, but you're going behind that middle piece. Doing it again. So if you can Dutch braid already, you know the process that to make it a Dutch braid, to make it stand away from your head, you need to go under the hair each time. And that just makes it raise up. So just keep doing this process over and over and over again. The larger the sections that you take, the less time this is going to take you. but I like to make my sections fairly small so that I'm braiding it fairly tightly. Like I said at the beginning, I've got quite a lot of baby hairs, so just like to combine those hairs in well so it stays put all day. So it's a bit tricky for you to really see what I'm doing in the video, and I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully if you're listening to this voiceover and not getting fed up with me just rabbling on, it's kind of, you'll understand, although you can't properly see because obviously the hair's just hanging, you can see the process, you can kind of understand what you're doing. This is kind of just have a go. Just sit there while you're watching the television and just have a try. Just have a try. Just keep practicing and you'll surprise yourself. You'll be really, really pleased. So as I'm getting higher up now, the hair's kind of hanging down the back of my head and it does get a little bit trickier to make sure that you get a good section. So you need to tip your head forward slightly just so that gravity helps you and the hair that you don't need can fall forwards and you're able to get a nice clean section of hair away from the hair that you don't need. I even sometimes just sort of use my lips and kind of hold on to a section of hair just to keep that out of the way while I'm doing the stitches, and then combine it, go under. Yeah, so I just hold it in my lips just so it's out of the way when I'm braiding. I don't want to get it all tangled up. So take that last section and then I'm going to do quite a few stitches, not all the way to the end because you don't need to, but enough so that I've got enough length in my braid so that I can continue to add it to my ponytail in a moment. And then I'm just going to tie it off with a little elastic and but it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect because you will take that out in a moment. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is hold the braid with one hand and with the opposite hand, I'm just going to gently tease on each little stitch, just on the edge of them, just to pull the hair out slightly, just to make them look a little bit thicker and make the braid a bit wider. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the clip out, scoop up all of my hair, and combine it with this braid, like that, so it's all up. Then I'm going to skip that bit in a bit. Okay. So I'm going to pull it around a few times. Then holding it on my hand, just going to undo this elastic. There. Split the hair in half. Like that. Hop. Just going to tease out the front slightly. And then with these bits of hair, I'm just going to roll them back in on themselves. Like so. Okay. This bit. Got my spin pins here. I'm just going to pin down a few little bits. Okay, so there we go. That is the finished look. Let's just do a little spin. Okay, so I hope you like it, guys, and you give it a go. I'm sure you'll find it much easier to do than having your head upside down. It gives you a headache. And obviously, if you want, well, I say obviously, if you wanted to do two going at the back, just part the head on the middle, section it off, and then part one side in half, and then just do the same process. You can make it as pancaked as you want at the back by just teasing it out. And I can just show you again. Pull those sides out. I like to pull just out on the side a little bit so it's not all like stuck to my head. I prefer it when it's a bit more loose. So anyway, hope you like it, give it a try, and please subscribe to my channel to see some next tutorials coming very soon. Okay, bye!